ESPN. We got the two of the matchup teams. Warriors from the Destiny Division. Lions from the Legacy Division. Starting lineup, we got Eddie Covey, Paul Moverito.
Oh, there you go.
All right, Eddie Covey, Paul Moverito, Fraser Covey, number 95. Levi Minto, starting for the Lions here in downtown Denver. Then we got for the Warriors, Riley as their center, Riley Buki, along with Evan DeConto, Van Kappen, Nair, and Earthshot. And looks like here come the Lions in transition. No good, gonna go back. Back to back, puts back a board! And Levi Minto puts the deuce up and in for the Lions here as this crowd is silent. Gonna go back, Evan DeConto making some moves. He's only played a couple of games this season. He missed only one or two. So, should be somewhere in the mist. And give it back to Riley. Give it back to Van Kappen. And Casterman. Gonna go back. Riley back to Evan. Evan's gonna put up a shot. Up and down. Nair gets a board. And puts it off the glass. Nice bucket by Nair. Gonna go back. Frazier. Earthshot on him. Levi right there. So both five to sub, but Ezekiel and Josiah are ready to sub back in the game for their team. They're putting their pennies right there. Getting ready for some Farang matchups. Put up a three, and it's banked in by Mr. Evan DeConto for the glass. Gonna go back, Frazier. Gonna put up a Chucky shot. Go to Paul. Oh, and a travel. And it was an up and down play by Paul Moverito as he went up. Gonna go back with DeConto. Right there, another three. He likes to drain those, as that's a specialty move. Gonna go back, Eddie Covey. Back to Frazier. Frazier gonna kick it back to a cutting. Whoa, floats it in, up and in for a cutting. Levi Minto. Someone order a Mint's breath because Minto's gonna score it. Gonna go back, Riley on a kick out. Back to Nair, right in the corner. Got it! Nair also hits a nail three. Put a nail in the nailer. On that shot, gonna go back. Frazier up and in, and a foul. And that's gonna be on Evan DeConto. And it's gonna go on Van Casterman. All the Warrior pieces have been unlocked. And looks like Josiah and Ezekiel are ready to come back in the game, as they're their two prime Warrior offense and defense, especially with Josiah. It's their biggest opinions in the game. No good from Frazier. Kicks it back to Levi. Levi kicks it out. Back up to Frazier. Puts it back up. And no good. And Riley gets that board of a steal. So back to Nair. Back to Riley. He almost got it out. And retrieved back by Evan DeConto. Now here comes Riley on a three. He airballs it from downtown. Not too crazy, not too shabby on that one. Here comes Frazier down the pack. He's all alone, making some central moves. And puts it out. And it is a Warrior possession ball. It's going to be Warriors ball. With a quick release. DeConto blocked by Frazier on the retrieve. And here comes Nair on a shot. Puts it back by Riley. No good. And here comes Mr. Josiah, the two Farang brothers, at the bench. Here comes Frazier. Double team on an shot on him. Leaves a wide open Palmo Burrito for three and airballs it right in the corner. That leaves the Lions defense to come back in this game. And then Casterman is going to give it back to Josiah. And is going to put Riley and Evan DeConso on the side of the board. And this has been a couple of moments where Ezekiel and Josiah never been too soon in a game. But here comes Minter on the pack. And in and out. Going back to Eddie Covey puts a strong rebound. The big fella coming out of Cameroon. Here we go back. Ezekiel spinning Palmo Burrito. Puts it back. He's back to Frazier. Finds another pass inside. What a dish. It's all the way, the Burrito pass all the way back to the Froji brothers. All to the Fraziers. Gonna go back. Kobe. Gonna give it back to shot on the three. Gonna give it back to Eddie Kobe, who slips and slides and nugs it through. And that's his brother, Eddie Covey. Gonna go back to Josiah. Right down the neck. Gonna go all the way and banks it home. Josiah Farang banks it in. Gonna go back. Frazier got a couple of the Warrior defenders, but able to put it through. No good. Good board by Frazier. Banks it in. And that's Eddie Covey, who strikes again. He's already got 6 already. The big fella's coming with numbers. Gonna go back. Here comes Josiah. Gonna kick it out back to Casterman. Gonna keep it back to Frazier. Gonna kick it back to Josiah, who almost banks it in once again, but rebound back to Levi. Ezekiel's on him on the defense there. No good, put it back by Paul, who banks it in! Palmo Burrito puts a burrito right in there. It's like a lunch special, but it's a dinner special at the end. Gonna go back. Cutting there as he got fouled on the reach-in. Is foul on the reach-in, and that's gonna be on Frazier. It's gonna be on the floor, so it's gonna be still here for the Warriors here. Warriors ball now. Comes to an end, and Casterman tries to get it back. But Levi Mitchell's able to get the touch pass to his old teammates, but passes all the way to Frazier on that pass. All of the Mint Frazier special. All the way for the bucket. And timeout Warriors, as they were going to get a sub, and they're just going to talk things over after that bucket by Levi, the assisted to Frazier Covey. We'll be back on ESPN when we get back into Warriors Lions action. We're going to go back. Levi with the steal after the timeout. Here comes Levi on the headed pack. Palmo Burrito going to find some space. He's back. Riley on the out. Coming here is Riley and tips it out. And Riley with the miss bucket there from Riley Boogie. And a nice shade of braids he's got there. Gonna kick it back to Levi. Levi gonna kick it back to Eddie Covey. This eye's on him, but gonna leave a cutting Levi and a foul on Ezekiel. Ezekiel with the foul. And Casterman's gonna sub out. And DeConto and Riley are back in the game so far. That's their first couple minutes for a little bit. And kick it back to Frazier. Frazier's going to have to dancey dance right there. Going to have to make a move right there. And hoists the three! Frazier! Covey knocks it down. And puts the Lions lead back into a 10 to 9 point lead. Gonna go back, Eddie Covey on a kick out. Frazier now will take control. Frazier on a three. Has he got some bounce? Gonna put back a board. Move back to Paul. And Graham has got it. And a jump ball. And back to Levi. Levi somewhere in the corner gives it back to Eddie Covey. Oh, no good. And he's going to go Warriors ball. They did out of 5 out of 13. No, 5 out of 25 turnovers right now for the Lions so far in the game. Same with the Warriors. Ooh, and a push and a foul as Josiah fell down. And we give it back to Graham Urshot. Gives it back to Evan. Evan gives it back to Ezekiel. Gets a tough of a rebound there. Gives it back to a cutting Riley right inside. No good. Rebound back to Eddie, but Riley's able to save it. Gives it back to a wide open Evan DeConto, who scores. Leaves the doggy panel open. Gonna go back. Frazier puts up a tough floater, banks in. Frazier Covey is a menace to the Lions right now. And just scoring with an ease. Gonna go back to Josiah, kicks it back to right there, and the block by Eddie Covey. But here comes Josiah on the other end, who intercepts it. Intercepted by Palmo Burrito. Like I said, Burrito special with the block. We've always noticed that from Palmo Burrito, his first season. He's undrafted. Kick it back to Evan DeConto, who gives it back to Palmo Burrito. Back to Ripon. Gives it back to Van Casterman. Back to Evan DeConto, corner three. No good. Nader gets a board. Puts it back, gives it back to Riley, who can't bank it in. And here comes Frazier Covey on the head of the pack. Gonna go 1-2 hop step. Inside, count it! And one! Frazier Covey! We told you this many times. He's going to the charity strike for a 3-point play. Mr. Frazier Covey. I don't know how you do it, but he magically goes to the free throw to shoot 3. He's a magician within tricks to his old team. And the free throw is no good. And he gets the board. Riley gets the board out of that one free throw that was given by the Lions. Gives it back to DeConto, who gives it back to Riley. Puts up a 3, and it's off. Eddie Covey with 4 minutes to play here in the end of this game. Back Frazier. Off step. Gonna go back. Back to Josiah. Oh, hand on the floor right there. Eddie Covey is on the ground. Leaves it right there. Josiah says, what a save, but all alone, here comes Frazier. And lays it nice and easy. Josiah was not able to catch him there, but he's able to put it back in. a bucket. Frazier is putting buckets for the Lions. And this is what he does. Putting back, Josiah, no good. And here comes Frazier. He's been the score mount of his defense. No good. Going to go back to Levi, and no good. It's going to go the other way. Going to go back. Riley puts up an open three, and it's in and out. You're going back to Paul Mobarito, who gets a board of a rebound. Back to Paul, who finds an cut open Evan DeConso in that corner, but it's going to go Lions ball. It's Lions ball, and no subs for the Lions either, so no Ream. Two minutes now. 2:20. 2:19, they're going to stop the time. And now they're going to inbound it. Gives it back to Frazier. Frazier on the screen from his brother. Puts it back. No good. Rebound back. Warriors on the head pack. Riley is able to steal it. And he's able to float it up and through. No good. Back to Eddie. And no good. Riley's frustrated on the points here. Gives it back, and Evan DeConto is able to steal it away. Pick it back, and Frazier's able to steal it back. And pick it back. Frazier puts up a step back three, and it's in and out. Rebound back to Paul, and puts it back a rebound off of the Frazier three. That was not made in the first attempt. And go back to Sai, kicks it back. Riley open three. In and out. Oh! Trick shot. Evan DeConto, I see you. Putting that trick shot for the Warriors there. And flips up and through. Frazier up and no. And Eddie Covey with the rebound. Gonna go back. Evan DeConto. Eddie got a board. Gonna go back. Josiah. Pick out, Josiah, and a foul. And it's going to be on Paul Mobarito on that foul. Oh, he wants to call subs? Josiah misses the first free throw. It's a couple of the Lions' points. He has 2 points so far in the game. With just 55 to go. And Graham Evershot, Ezekiel, and Nair and Casterman are going to sub out. They're going to need some minutes off the bench. Going to give Graham some opportunities to score as well on the defensive and offensive side for the Warriors. And here comes Josiah, who nugs it through. Go back, Frazier. Josiah on him. Couple of defenders there, not able to put it up. Gonna give it back to Eddie. And back to Frazier. Because Ezekiel's on him right now. Picks it back up to Eddie. Oh, what a block there by Riley. And he gets a breakaway jam and a foul. And it is a foul. He was trying to get up. It's going to be on Levi Minto going up. Take it back. Evan DeConto puts up a three. And he banks it in! And the Evan DeConto specialty is on its way in the menu. And he delivers and banks it in. And nugs it right through. Back to Frazier. Back to Minto, up fake. Makes the move back up to Frazier. Frazier now, a couple of Warrior defenders on him. Same with Eddie Kobe gives it back to Minto. Back to Frazier. Frazier needs some space. Does he get space? It is a foul. It's going to be on Ezekiel, and that's a foul on Ezekiel. Paulo Marito gives it back. Ezekiel try to get it back to Eddie Covey. Levi Minto puts up a board. Good! At the horn. And that will do it at the end of the horn for the Warriors here, as this crowd is nothing but silent here tonight on a Friday night. We'll be back. 29-16 on ESPN when we get back on some Rakataka matchups here tonight. going back in the second quarter. Here comes the teaming of the Lions team right now. Hall putting up a mid-range, in and out. Levi Minto cannot put it up. Mayer with the board. And it's gonna go Lions ball steal. Well, Riley with the steal. Hop step, fades, no good. Back to the side, he puts it up. Back to Evan. Back to Riley. On a kick out right there, 95's on him. And back, what a pass in front there. Evan DeConto missed that. And he's hobbling just as he went to the rim. And a foul. That's going to be on Frazier. Back to Evan. And kick it out. And Casterman stolen by Frazier. The unbreakable Frazier lays it up and buries it. Good. This lead is back up to what it was before as Frazier puts it back up for the point. As Evan DeConto, as he was hobbling, and he's good as new. They don't know what was the problem as all 5 Warrior players were up there for the reps. But here comes Riley Boogie, who gets it out to Evan DeConto for 3. And now going to go back to Palmo Burrito. Back to Frazier. Frazier on the deck. On a screen there. Frazier gets a 3. Pulls it up. Even back to Minto. Eddie Covey. In and out. Desai on a breakout. Back. Riley, and he saves it back to Ben Casterman. Evan DeConto. Up a bucket. In and out. And it's going to be Warriors ball back to defense. It's going to stay right here. There's a back Levi on a steal. On a mission. Levi, no. Back to Eddie Covey. Puts it up and a foul. It's going to be on Desire. It's going to be on Desire. Warriors have to be careful of these intentional fouls coming in the game now. Just 13 minutes to play. Very low scoring at the moment. Good, and splashes it home. And it is good on the second one. It's good. 33-16. See, the Warriors can come back on the defensive end and come back in this game in a pick of a time. 12 minutes to come back. And go back to Riley, kicks it out back to Josiah. On the kick out back to Riley. Riley floats it up. And foot's up out of bounds. Gonna go the other way. Gonna go back to Levi. Good defense by Josiah, but here comes Frazier on the head of the pack. Gonna get a mid-range up and through. The right back, and there is out of bounds. Ershot and Josiah. And Damian is the new coach for Warriors until Ortega gets back. So Damian's on the lookout for this Warriors team as an assistant coach. Just a little bit on the minor. The back, Palmer Morito kicks it back to open Frazier for a 2. And it's in and out. Pops it out. I know. Riley. Back to Josiah. Puts it back to Graham. Back to Evan DeConto, who puts up a 3. And good rebound by Ezekiel, but not able to connect it back. And here comes Frazier at the other end. Has a couple defenders on him, but he's got a mid-range on the deuce and puts him down off of Riley there on the mid-range. Frazier Kobe's on the neck-and-neck nutcracker case as he's knocking down mid-range. And here comes Riley on a kick out right there and leave it out to wide open Evan DeConto, who's going to try to score, put it up and down. And Frazier Kobe's able to get a steal. And here come the Lions' fast break opportunity. And a foul is going to be on Graham. It's going to be on Gavin Erbshot on the foul. Going to go back. Eddie Covey puts up a mid-range. Ezekiel tried to get back, but Paul Morito now able to put it back. But Eddie Covey puts it back. Paul Morito puts up a mid-range. Is in and out again. It's going to be last touch by Evan DeConto on the rebound. Levi Minto. Mayer trying to get it there, but not able to save it. Coming back, Eddie Covey. And floats it in. Eddie Covey puts it down. Timeout Warriors. They've had enough of this fast break offense as the floater goes by from Eddie. And a timeout on ESPN when we get back. On a Friday, stormy, windy day here on ESPN. The timeout. Warriors have to make some doubts out of the water now. Back to Riley. Puts up a D3. And rifles it finally as he was frustrated in the first quarter, not making threes for his own. 19-37. And Warriors get it back. Here comes the defensive end. They're pulling itself. And it's going to be Lions ball. It's not going to go the other way. And go back, Eddie Covey puts up a bucket. And now back to Levi. Levi putting it back up and in the mid-range is nugged in through. Back to Ezekiel. Ezekiel. Behind the back magic to Levi. To back. Riley's able to steal it and save it. Back up to Evan DeConto. Riley puts him up. Another three, in and out. And good defense by Gavin right there. Frazier on a three. And an airballs it from downtown. Could not hit it. Going to kick it back. Riley going to kick it up to right up in Ezekiel. Ezekiel's going to have to bang right there. And no good on that play. And there's a foul. So it's going to go Lions ball here. It looks like it's probably going to have to make a difference maker in the game. Here's it back, number 95. It's going to be Warriors ball. And minutes to go here. Another SPN. Then we got 2 Amazon Primes coming up. No, then we have. One moment. It's the next week. That's to switch up. So it's going to be 2 Peacocks after this one. The 2 SPNs, which is this game and another game. And here comes Riley. Back to Josiah. Josiah's going to have to clean it right through. Puts it down, no good. And we give it back to Eddie. He's going to get a board up to Frazier. Back to Levi. Levi. And now back to Riley. Back to Josiah. Josiah, count it, and 1. Levi. Two shots for Josiah one more for Josiah, in and out. Back to Ezekiel trying to get it back. Van Casterman with a steal. Gonna go back to Riley. Gonna go back to Josiah. And a kick out right there. Gonna have to slip and slide and banks it in. Josiah gets another basket. He's jumping to the lead. Frazier now. And there's gonna go back. A couple defenders. Riley's able to get it back. 95 right now with a quick 2. And now rebound Ezekiel. Ezekiel. Back to Frazier. Back to Riley and back to Josiah on the rebound. Leaves it out. And he'll also make it in. Nice slide right there by Josiah, who makes it in. Frazier grabs on him. Good screen by Levi. And here comes Frazier with Riley on him. 95 now, going to give it up. Back to Eddie Kobe. And he's going to go out of bounds. Warriors ball. Well, 4 minutes to play. Let's see if the Warriors can come back. A quick game. Riley gets a step back 3. Now, Ezekiel saves it and reach in. It's going to be a jump ball at the other end. Warriors ball. Inbound it. Back to Riley. Josiah puts up a 3. That's him in. Josiah, no good on the other end. Levi. Back to Palmo Morito. And a reach in. And it's going to be on Graham, and that's a foul on Graham. No shot. And Josiah was just frustrated that he almost caused a foul. And it's going to be 2 shots for the bucket, so 2 shots for Paul Morito. And we're on the first. The Warriors can still come back in this pace of the game here. And now back to Ezekiel. Levi with a block. Back to Eddie Covey. Going to give it back to the Lions here. Eddie Covey. Ezekiel. And here comes Josiah on the head of the break. And a fast break. Leaving it right open. Going to go back. Good screen. Frazier trying to find an opening. Ezekiel all the way. No good. Lions ball. Ezekiel tried to take it and strive, but could not make that. Frazier Covey, and now Evan DeContra is going to check in from that customer. And timeout Lions. This game is cut to just the amount of the numbers it is in the game. So a timeout Lions to talk it over just before the Warriors can get a touch of the ball. Be back. ESPN right here. The Lions possession now. Looks like defense is coming up. Pass break right there. Count it from Palma Burrito. Count it and one. What a play, and Ezekiel on a foul. And Riley's subbed out. And Ezekiel's going to sub out. Gonna go back Levi, gonna kick out. Gonna go back Frazier with just a minute, and this is just gonna end it here. As Frazier will put up a bucket there, no good. Back Eddie Colby blocked by Josiah, and Levi's able to circuit it in, no good. And not able to get it back on defense. Josiah leaves it out for Riley. Thanks Evan. He gets a mid-range there. We go back to Paul. Paul blocked by Riley there. Josiah on the other end. Break freeze. Blocked by Riley. Josiah for three. And banks it in. Josiah puts it in. Nice defense to come back. Back to Levi. Eddie Covey. And we're going back to Ezekiel. Warriors ball with just 39. This is probably going to do it now. Puts it down. Gonna go back, Frazier. Right there on the mount. He's just gonna let the ball fly, seconds fly right now. Having the control on him. This is gonna lead to pressuring right now in the game. And 2 shots, these Warriors on the defensive side, really good. Two shots for Levi. He's been on the mound today with his assist, as we don't count assists in the league, so they should, because assist also leads to games. There's opportunities to open up to players. Oh, it's going to be a last touch by Evan DeConto, Frazier, and a foul. With just 2 seconds, 3 seconds to have it here. Good on the first one by Frazier. Riley at the horn, and that'll do it. 34-44, that'll do it. That'll do it, 44-34. Right here we got the starting lineup for the two teams after the afternoon prayer in the nighttime. Right here for True North, we got a very small lineup, no subs, but that's okay. In games, that's what it is. To always have 5 players. So we got Grant Earthshot, Ethan A, Jacob Kite, Keel Wilson, and Santos. And the same with DeSantos, Aiden Vang, Nathan Lanning as Cone Lewis, Aiden Bien, Nathan Lanning for the Golden Gates. And they tumble on that play. He's going to go Golden Gates ball, get it back, wide open. And bang, corner kick, Lewis on a 3, cannot lit it up. Back to Keel. This is their key player of the game. Jacob back to DeSantos. Back to Keel. Keel on a kick out, back to Jacob. Back to Keel. Keel gets a corner look of a 3. Ethan A trying to get it back, but Keel's able to follow back with a rebound, puts it back in. We go back on the lead pass. Right there, Keel's got him. And a jump ball. It's tuggled on the war. Gonna go back. Nathan on a kick out now. Gets a wide open jumper. This is that. Back to DeSantos. There's a back. Heading back to Nathan. Graham almost got it there. Back to Lewis. Touches back. And in and out. Gonna go back to Ethan A. And he gets a rebound. Ethan A back to Keel. Keel on the mischief. Gets a mid-range. This is it. Going the other way. Going back to Nathan on a quick rebound, back, and then Ethan with a steal there, takes it away with a little hustle from the big man there. And go back, thought there was a whistle there, but Keel's able to get it through. Back to Ethan. Ethan gets it back. Back to Graham. Puts it down. Back to Nathan on a mid-range. In and out, back to Ethan Nay on another rebound. Keel release. No good. Gonna go back Golden Gates. They only have 8 players tonight, not 10, so their sub is a little bit on the mouse. And no foul there. He wanted a foul there. Back Keel on the attack, gets a mid-range, fades it off. And Bien gets a rebound. Gonna go back, kicks it out back to Nathan. Nathan kicks it out back to DeSantos. And it's gonna go out of bounds. Stubbed out of bounds, and Allen's gonna sub in Mark Murphy for Nathan as his foot, or his lace, was untied. Now he's going to go back to Vang, who kicks it back to Mark Murphy. Jacob Kite on the steal. Elites. Fades. No good, back to Keel. Puts it back. Ethan A, another board. Ethan A. Rebound. And go back. Go back Keel. In and out. Back to Aiden Vang. Aiden Vang with the rebound. DeSantos. It's going to go the other way for True North. There you go, Kite for three. Releases, no good, back to Aiden Bean. Aiden Bean gets it right back to Santos. Well, Santos gets the mid-range in his foul for the two shots.
Okay, foul on 23 there on True North.
Two shots for the Santos. In and out. First one, no good.
Point number 10 there.
The score's a little bit on off on live stream now. Gonna go back Keel on a three. That is out, but it's in. Tigers 2-1. Next, Nathan puts up a shot. Rebound back to Graham. Go back, Jacob Kite. Back to Aiden Vang, and he airballs it. Can't hit it. And go back to Keel.
4 on True North now.
4-4 now. Back to Keel. On the mouth. Back to Ethan A. Almost lost it there. He's going to go back to a cutting Graham Earthshot for the two. It's going to be Golden Gate's ball. Nathan's backed in. And the rest of them are subbed out with Cone Lewis, DeSantos, and Ian Bean. Here comes Mark Murphy on a let go of a three. And he's in and out. And go back. They go back to Keel Wilson. Go back, Graham Earthshot. Has nowhere to go, back to Keel. Gonna go back, spin, Steichel, blocked by Aiden Vang, swats it away. Back to Graham, 1-footed three. No good, blocked again by DeSantos. Gets it right there. And a good rebound by Ethan A. Keel now for three. In and out. No good on that three. No. And going back in the vein, gets it back to Nathan. Nathan's going to have to drive, kick, float it. Has been hitting a lot of them, but all by himself. Head of steam, and lays it in. He almost went for the dunk.
That's a goaltend. Yeah, that is a goaltend. It was a goaltend.
Apparently it was not in the basket, as they were complaining about that. Aiden Vang and Nathan Lighting were complaining there was an offensive goaltend by Ethan A off to the bucket there as he went up. And the call was right, so Golden Gates will get the possession. No basket for the True North.
That was a good call.
And the challenge was successful as he went there. A little mischief they had to calculate with that play. Gonna go back to Keel. Back to Jacob. Here's it back to Keel. Keel with Aiden Vang on him on a step back three. And go back. Nathan Lanning out of the steam now with a steal. It's out to Mark. And found Ethan A. Mark Murphy will shoot two at the line. Mark Murphy got the specialty fancy workshop as he's going for two. No good on the first one for Mark Murphy. And no one on Golden Gates is putting in the basket within a couple minutes. 6 minutes and 15 seconds as the clock is still going here. Offensive board, good by Ethan A. He has 4 rebounds in total of his game. And go back to Keel. He's gonna go all alone on this time. And he gets a friendly bounce! The friendly bounce works and gets a 3. Nathan for 3 and an out. Nathan A, no good. And he got it! Keel got 3. And True North is lacing up and through. They are putting the strings together. And timeout Golden Gates. They have something to talk over. We're back after the timeout. Yeah. No, I'm not. Cole Lewis gets a 2. 2 mid-range from Cole Lewis. Knocks it down. Going back to Keel. Back to Jacob. Jacob no good, misses out. Lewis gets it back. Nathan lays it in. Keel puts out a 3, in and out. Back to Ethan Judd. Ethan A. I can go back to Keel. Keel right now on a kick out in the corner by Ethan A. He has cornered Ethan A on the rebound reach by Keel. And he gets another rebound and puts it in! 2 points for Keel Wilson and puts it down. And Keel Lewis getting the board. He has a rebound. Keel Wilson with a steal. And he is fouled. All the way up. Apparently he had possession. Keel had possession and he stole it. And looks like it's going to be Golden Gates on the other end. So there's a foul on Keel apparently on the reach-in. Gotta be careful on the reach-in fouls as it's coming up and down. And here comes Keel with his steal again. Evolutions. And lays it in. Puts pressure. And Vang, he scores as well. It is 7-14. This game is up to an evolution of a game now. It's evoluting it up. And here comes Keel. Laces up a three. In and out. Back Cohen Lewis on a let out back to Aiden Vang. Back to Aiden Bean. And a jump ball in that corner there. And it's going to go the other way. Keel Wilson with the ball now. Have to hold the camera just for a bit. Able to steal it is Nathan, but back to Jacob on a three, no good. Back to Cohen. Gives it back to Aiden. And he gets a step back three. In and out. Aiden Bean with the board. Back to Cohen Lewis. Cohen gets a two. In and out. And being blocked by Ethan A. Send him right in there, flying there. He's back to Keel and lays it in, nice and in.
2 points over 33.
And go back, Cohen Lewis. Just a minute left, and True North is taking control of the game. As Keel is scoring within ease. This is what he does in games all the time. Nathan, transition, and hits a three. Leads back to 6. Back to Keel. Santos back to Ethan A. Does he want a three? Back to Keel, gets back a three, in and out. Back to Ethan. Gonna go back to the Santos, no good. Cohen in the corner, trapped. And go back Nathan for three. And now no foul there, in being. And he airballed that too, mid-range, no good. Gonna go back to Keel in that corner, he's trapped. Double team, hits a three, in and out. And Nathan not able to get it through. Going back to Keel. Back to Jacob. Santos. Back to Keel. On a lid out, gets a mid-range. Up and in! Keel is a menace! Hits it down. Gonna go back, in a vein. Grandmother shot and got him. Right there. Aiden Bean takes the mid-range, off it under. And it is out by Ethan A with a couple seconds in an 8-point game. back Mark Murphy, corner three. Now back to Aiden Bean on head of steam, and Nathan will hold the ball with just 18. Couple seconds. Nathan puts it back. No good. True North get it back. Here at the horn, no good. And now ended an 18-point True North lead as this Golden Gates team has been frustrated on the double teams and everything they've had in this game to come back. We lead by 8. We'll come back on ESPN for some more head-to-head matchup. before the second quarter begins. Oh, you got it? And now back in the quarter. And the Golden Gates have the ball of the touch. I'm going to go back, kicks back to Nathan. He's now going to try to get a three going. Back to Aiden, going to go steal by Graham. Gavin Earth shot. Going to go back to Keel. Keel gets a three, and it's in and out. Right back to Aiden Bean. Going to kick out back to Cohen. Back to Aiden. Nathan for three. And it gets the soft bounce and a touch. And he cuts it to go. Keel now spin move. It's back to a 5-point game. Keel embraces, gives it back to Santos. And a jump ball and a travel by DeSantos. Can't do those travel situations in games. And give it back to Cohen, who gets a step back three. No good. Let it out for Keel. Lays it up and through, and a foul. And a foul.
We only have like 3 people on 8%.
Oh. Matt Keel, good. Puts up the free throw up and through. Keel gets another one out. And the first one is good, but the second one is not dropped in through. Here comes Cohen. Back to Keel. Keel's going to get an opportunity here. Keel now going to get an opportunity to score. Back to Ethan. Back to Keel in the corner. No good rebound. Back to DeSantos on a rebound. We go back to Ethan. Jacob steal. $10. Oh. And they had to fix the clock there because it wasn't put on. Cone Lewis. There's the back, kicks it back. No good on that out of bounds play. And go back to Nathan. Graham with the steal. Graham stole it. Graham gets it. It's going to be True North ball. And it's going to be back to True North. It's going to stay here. Cone Lewis for the steal there. Goes back. No good, no foul there. Dos Santos, stolen by Cohen. Step back three. Cannot hold it. Back blocked by Graham. By Gavin Earthshot. Oh, got Aiden Bean, a three. Not too shabby in the corner. Back to Aiden. Takes it up back to Nathan. And it's going to go back to True North. Back and a foul. 2 shots. Way up. 2 shots for Kiel. With just 11 minutes. And they're holding their grudge. Their tight grudge with this game. And puts it down. 2016. He cannot catch up in this tight game now. And the free throw's not good. And it's 21-16. The Golden Gates are trying to get back into pace. And floater's up and good. Mid-range is good for Nathan. And takes the mid-range up and in. He's got 4 points. He's got 7 points. Huh? And Sesser is also in the game now. He just came. And now they have 9 players in total. So Resser is back in the lineup. Now he's going to try to get some points in the makings. Get back. Kiel makes a wide open 3 and knocks it down. Beware, Kiel knocks it down. 24-18, backwards in a double. Can't leave him open. Back Santos with a steal and gives it back to Kiel. Back to Ethan. Ethan. Gives it back to Kiel on a release for 3. In and out. Back to Jacob. Back to Kiel. Gets another 3. In and out. Here I'm back to In and Vang. Nathan now escaping, trying to make some moves. And lays it up and in. Back to within 4. 9 minutes to play. Kiel looking for the mid-range. Up, under. Gets it. Jacob, puts it back! Jacob puts up a board. Saves True North's lives with that bucket. Gonna go back, playing good defense. It's gonna be back to Golden Gates. Come on. Yep. Back in the corner, back to Mark Murphy for 3. And go back to Kiel. Kiel now, embracing it. Gonna get a 3 to go. Graham puts it back, in and out. Gonna go back to True North here. Back to Kiel. A stole. One of the Golden Gates. Reached it and a foul. 2 shots on Santos. And Nathan's gonna shoot 2. 7:50 to go. Next is going to be 2 Peacocks coming for the night. Peacock channels, and then we're done. There'll be Flames coming up against, after 7 minutes of this game. Flames and Angels coming back on Peacock. Gonna make some action coming through in the Angel Stadium. Downtown Los Angeles. And the one is good, so it's back to within 5. Nathan's going to get it. 2 in and out. Going back to Jacob Kite. Kiel now. Tries again to a 3. Back to Ethan Judd. Back to Ethan May. Puts it back. Up and in! Floats it up and puts it down. Trick shot in a float game for Ethan A. And True North is still scoring in the game so far. leaving Golden Gate's unbeatable. Gets a rebound, Ethan A. And timeout, True North. Timeout, True North. They'll come back in the game. And then go back to Keel. Keel will have to play the ball with a couple seconds in the game. Back to Keel. Nathan's trying to guard him tightly in the corner. And a little bit, and Keel lays it up and through. He is a scoreless beast. He is scoring and warring there. Back to Nathan on a three. In and out. And Nathan A is going to have to take in charge. 6 minutes to go. Keel gets a three. Gavin puts it up and puts it down. Gavin scores. Gavin finally gets a bucket for True North. 32-21. Nathan chucks up a three. And out. Back. Rebound back to Jacob. Keel for three. Back. Oh, gets a rebound there. Feisty in it. Jacob for three. In and out. Mom. And back Colin Lewis. Colin Lewis a step back three. Airballs it. Won't hit it. Back to Keel. Keel gives it back to himself. Gives it back to Jacob. We're going to go back to the Golden Gates with 4:38 to go. We'll see if Nathan can come back with a game of his own. To Cohen. Touches it back to Ian Vane, who gets the assist. Ethan A gives it back to Jacob, who cuts it inside. No good, going to go back to Santos. Tries to score that. Going to go back to Nathan. And it's a foul, so it's 23-32. The game can come back in just a couple of minutes in the game so far. Maybe.
Are we the last game or not?
Oh, there's Achilles Santiago. Nathan, he was shoot 2. He got fouled. And got the first. And free throw's good by Nathan. And go back to Keel. Gets in. Back to Keel in the corner. He's getting trapped. He almost lost it there. He's getting defended by DeSantos. Their corner kick. Back to Ethan A. Gets a 2. Up and in! Mid-range is good.
2 points, number 1.
Nathan holds the 3. Rebound back to Ethan A. Keel puts up a 3. In and out. We're just a minute, and it's probably going to do it here. If Nathan can come back with a strategy to come back here for the Golden Gates. With a minute and 40 to go. Right there, dance at 3. No good. Rebound back to Ethan A. Gets another board for True North. Going back to Keel. Keel embraces, gets a 3. And hits! My goodness, a volcano's coming through. Keel was his nemesis of a brain. And hits it. Bring it back. Mark Murphy for 3. Golden Gates get it back. Gonna go back to Golden Gates. We're just a minute to go. Nathan for 3. And gets a soft bounce. Number 3. For 3, in and out. 51 to go. Nathan now. Embraces. Tries to get it back. Nathan. Pick out Aiden Bean for 3. Got it! Aiden Bean can shoot 3s and knocks it down. Back to Jacob. DeSantos on the head of the steal. DeSantos. And the kick out back. Keel now embraces. Gets a 2. Up and down. And timeout Golden Gates. 32-35, a 5-point game with 10.8 to go. We'll be back on ESPN. We'll have to talk it over right here in the game. We'll be back.